there hasn't been a new asset class since the bond market was created in 1693. Well, now there's a new asset class, and it's called the digital asset space. The question is, are you participating? Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. What is going on, guys? Happy Tuesday to you. Well, listen, guys, if you're familiar with my channel, you guys all know how excited I am when it comes to talking about the Celsius Network app, the Celsius Network app. Why? Because it gives us an opportunity to not only think, but to act like financial institutions. Yeah. So just, I absolutely love what they're doing at Celsius. Alex Mashinsky is a very smart guy. I would say a genius. I would also say he's a genius at being an entrepreneur and getting the idea of what it takes and understanding the idea of what it takes to grow a successful company, doing it the right way, most importantly, but more important than that is doing it for the masses, doing it for the everyday average Joe and Jane and helping them to win. So helping us to move into a different level, right? Because the system is rigged for the ultra high net worth people. This is without question the deal. They're the ones who have had access previously to all these different type of financial tools and options. And Alex Mashinsky is making these two tools, financial tools, available to you and I. And one of the ways he's doing is through this app called the Celsius Network. I get really, really excited about it because it's just absolutely outstanding. Number one, it's simple and easy to use this app. Number two, again, providing us the financial tools. One of them is yield, earning money on your money. You can't get that in the traditional financing world today. Maybe only if you're in the high net worth and ultra high net worth individuals who have access to better tools, where these financial institutions adjust for them, right? They make way, they change, they put together tools for them. But we don't have access to this. But now we do through the Celsius Network. I got to tell you, really, really excited about it. And here's the simple thing on how it really, really works. Number one, you can earn interest on the digital assets that you own. Congratulations for being in the digital asset space. My question to you, though, is, are you earning interest on those assets? This is what wealthy people do. They earn interest on their assets. Are you doing that? Or are you holding it somewhere and not earning interest? I get it. You want to be safe. I understand. Trust me. I got involved in the digital asset space late 2016. I jumped right into the most riskiest of all spaces within the space, and that is the high yield investment platform, right? So I was messing around with the Big Connects and what do they call now? The divorce of the world. I was in that space, right? I was in the space looking to earn 3 and 4% interest a day. This is where I started. Okay, so I get it. I get the reservations. I totally get why you want to be absolutely extra super cautious. I get it, but I promise you this: the Celsius platform is not that. And so, in fact, Celsius platform is really not operating in the DeFi space, the decentralized finance space. That's really a different model within the digital asset space. Celsius Network is just simply acting like major financial institutions and wealthy do, is they find a way to earn yield on their assets safely. So, take caution when you see different platforms like Nexo and BlockFi, God bless them, that they talk about this higher interest rate, 7-8%, whatever, on digital assets. Okay. But the way that they're operating and running the business is risky to the platform holders, which means it's risky to the company, which means it's riskier to the platform holders. And so you getting yield is great, but you want to do it safely. And I like the platform and the model and the stance that Celsius Network takes, is that they want to get you yield, but they're going to do it safely. Don't come to Celsius if you want to gamble, if you want to get involved in stuff, and if you want to gamble and like literally gambling with your money, but little, gambling sites and all this. That's not Celsius. Celsius is the safe platform to earn yield on your assets, and very, very great yields, in my opinion, especially when you add in, um, the safety factor that they take extreme caution. I mean, extreme diligence in providing to you and I. And I think that's massive. One of the ways that I love that Celsius does that other platforms do not is they don't loan out these digital assets without getting collateral back in return. So the long and short of it is, well, let me read some more stuff here for you guys. I'm going to check my app here real quick, just to kind of give you an idea on what they do. Let me see, available coins. There it is right there. So Dash, you can earn 6.71% on Dash. You can earn 3.82% APY on Bitcoin Cash, 4.13% on Litecoin, 2.53 APY on Stellar. On Miso Go is 1.15%. The stable coins are the higher one, 7.78% for True USD, Gemini Dollar, Paxos Standard, True GBP, multi-collateral DAI, True AUD, True HKD. So all the stable coins, okay? And they have several of them. You can earn 7.78% on those assets, which I think is absolutely outstanding. Why isn't USDC on here like it was? But anyway, Binance US is coming. All right, so anyway, so that's what it is there, guys. And so the way it works is just like, by the way, the exchanges. When you leave your assets on an exchange, guess what the exchanges do? The Binance, all exchanges, Krakens, all of them. You leave your assets on those exchanges, they take those exchanges and they go lend them to financial institutions, hedge funds, etc. Okay, the difference is you don't get anything for it. It's the same thing Celsius does. Celsius takes the assets that are delivered on the platform and they lend them to financial institutions and hedge funds, et cetera, for a higher rates. Obviously, then what Celsius gets, they give 80% back to the platform holders. Unlike all the other exchanges where they do the same thing, but they don't return anything to the platform holders, right? They don't return anything. What they're probably doing is returning it to people who might have stock in the companies, the stakeholders, but they don't provide anything to the platform holders, the people who actually put their assets on the exchanges that allow the exchanges to go out and do other things with their assets. That's the difference, guys. I mean, it's a major, absolutely major difference. It really, really is. And so 80% back to the platform holders on Celsius Network is absolutely outstanding. So let me go over this platform real quick for you guys. Celsius Network, earn, borrow, and pay on the blockchain. Celsius Network lets you earn interest on your crypto and instantly borrow against it. No fees ever. So there's two things. You can earn yield on your digital assets, which is something that the wealthy do. But another thing that the wealthy do, another tool that they use, is what they do is they collateralize their assets based on the value, loan to value of their assets, and they borrow money based upon their assets that they hold. They pick a favorable term in terms of being able to pay the loan back. And when they pay the loan back, they get the collateral back. Well, the Celsius platform does the same thing as well. Now, listen, that's a little bit riskier. That requires, I don't want to say riskier, it requires a little bit more strategy. It is a little bit more riskier, right? Because it requires a certain amount of strategy. You have to kind of understand how that works and how to utilize that platform. I take advantage of that on Celsius as well. So not only do I earn interest on the assets that the 8 to 10 assets that I put on the platform, I also earn interest on an asset that I used as collateral. I took a loan for that. And I took that loan value and I invested it I took the dollars, US dollars, right? You get Tether, you get a stable coin, and then you can put it back into the digital asset space. You can get dollars into your account if that's something you're interested in. I was not interested in that. I wanted to stay in the digital asset space. So I took the USDC or USDT and I put it back into other digital assets because I'm fully 100% invested in this space, in the digital asset space. But that's a leverage, right? That's another tool that you can have in the tool bag, because like we like to say on Wealth Wednesdays, by the way, if you're new to the channel, we do something called Wealth Wednesdays, Generational Wealth Strategies, every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Wealth Wednesdays, Generational Wealth Strategies, where we talk things like putting together your wealth team. What does it look like to talk to a wealth advisor? These are some questions that you should be asking a wealth advisor. What does private investment banking look like? What's the difference between the different 401ks, the IRAs, the Roth IRAs? We talk books. We read books together on the channel as well, like Strangers in Paradise by Jason Grubman and Killing Sacred Cows by Gary Gunderson, Fake by Robert Kiyosaki. We talk cash value life insurance policy, whole life insurance policies, and we go over books like Money, Wealth, and Life Insurance by Jake Thompson, right? And so it's Wealth Wednesdays, Generational Wealth Strategies every 7 p.m., every single Wednesday, at 7 p.m. Eastern time, by the way, guys. And so we talk think like a bank and act like a bank. Think like an institution, financial institution, and act like a financial institution. So here's some interesting notes on the page, okay? $5.47 billion in loans they've done. 5.47 billion. Celsius, the platform from an app. $610 million in assets. And when I joined, this was 60 something thousand. It's already 87,000 in just 5 weeks, maybe 87,000 active wallets now. Cash loans, borrowed dollars while they still exist at the lowest interest rates on the market. Cash and stablecoin loans start at 3.47% interest. I love the way they do it. You pay your interest. You pick the term again that you would like. The minimum in interest is 6 months. So you can't cash out in 30 days, pay the loan back in 30 days. So you have to pay 6 months of interest. Now you don't have to wait 6 months to do that, but minimum of 6 month in interest payments is what they look for. And then paying off whatever that loan was as well. But you're going to pay a minimum of 6 months of interest, whatever that looks like. And you can pay it up front. Sure. Absolutely. You can pay it up front. You can pay that 6 months worth of interest anytime that you want. I'm sure they probably would like you to stagger, do the whole 6 months. So you're still on the platform for 6 months. But in either case, you do have the option to pay the 6 months off in advance. And then whenever you're ready to pay the loan off, you pay the loan off. If you get $2,000, whenever you're ready to pay that $2,000 back onto the platform, you pay it. And all you have to do is have it in a stable coin. I believe a stable coin or digital asset, either one. So to that value, I used stable coin, put the stable coin on there. And so when I'm ready for them to take that money, I let them know to take it. Loan is done. It's all over. It's very, very simple to use. Earn crypto. So Celsius Network shares at least 80% of its revenues with the Celsius community in the form of weekly interest payments. All users earn up to 10%, and that depends on if you have Cell token. Cell, CEL, is their native token. Cell Pay is something instantly send Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies like never before. No wallet required. So if you import your contacts onto the app, you can send Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP to people who don't even have the Cell app. It sends it to them, and then it allows them to have that digital asset and eventually get the Celsius app, is my understanding of that as well. So I do like that. I haven't tried it yet, but I do like the idea that you can bring more people into the space. The number one thing, guys, I think is, listen, in the stable coin realm, right? Which means your fiat dollars, you turn it into the stable coins, true USD or USDC, right? US dollar coin. You put it on that platform, right? You can earn 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, and 8%, 6, 7, 8% on your fiat dollars. You're not earning that now. You're not earning that now. I tell Miss Crypto Siege all the time. We don't want cash in the bank. We want cash on the app. I mean, they pay you interest weekly. They pay it weekly. They pay it out to you weekly. Because all I know is, why am I having $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 in the bank if I can't earn any interest off it? You can't earn any interest off it. They pay weekly on the Celsius app, and the APR is 6, 7, and almost 8%. You're not getting that in the bank. Who's getting that in the bank? No one. Absolutely no one, guys. So here's an example, if you will, of some of they give you, put your email in and they tell you when the interest was received. Interest payment received. Interest payment received. Celsius Network interest payment received. This is all yesterday. Interest payment received. Celsius interest payment received. Interest payment received, right? Interest payment received. And so, depending on what your assets, they tell you what you get each week for what you have on the platform. Absolutely love it. And again, the simplest place probably to start for a lot of people, right, is no minimum to deposit on this thing. In terms of depositing your asset, what does $50 look on the platform? And I tested it very small, less than $250, tested it very, very small, put it on the platform. I want to see, did I get my interest that week? Did I get it the second week? I want to check customer service out. Oh, hey, listen, what's going on here with this and this and this? It was general questions because I wanted to test the customer service. General questions, right? Very, very prompt responses from one of the guys was Nathan, right? So I love the customer service. It's absolutely outstanding. They get back to you friendly, and they take the time to make sure your issues, if you have any, are taken care of. So I tested it, right? Small dollar amount. I tested customer service. It worked well. I tested the app in and out of the app, from a ledger, right? From a ledger or from a Trezor to the app, see how it works, see how things are going, and tested it. That's what I did. Small amount, tested it. It worked great. I was excited about it. And then I leveled up my investments onto the platform. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. Another place you can go to check out more about Celsius is this is a community-driven website. It's called celsius.com, and here you can learn more about what Celsius is doing. Another one of the great things that I love that they do is they're completely transparent on what everything that's going on. The account holders, the assets they hold, how they're earning interest, all transparent. 90-something% of that you can find just on the Celsius app alone. Right on the app alone, you can find out all the information. So I really, really like that. So check out celsius.com as well. They can help answer some kind of questions. And you can read about us. You can read why we support Celsius. I think they've been doing a great job on celsius.com. I would also encourage you guys, listen, check out as many, just put Celsius Mashinsky in the YouTube search. Watch as many videos as you possibly can, whether they be AMAs or probably even more detailed are the interviews by third parties. So someone brings him on to interview him and talk to him about the platform. Those are really, really great. Do your due diligence, do your own homework. But what I would suggest to you is position yourself where you can think and act like financial institutions. Do your due diligence. And I strongly encourage you guys to go check out the Celsius platform. If you want to learn more about it, I will leave a link in the description for you to check out the Celsius platform. If you deposit $100, I believe, onto the platform, and the initial deposit, I believe that there's a $10 in BTC that I would get for doing that. So check out the platform, see how it all works. Turn your friends and family on to a very, very safe way to earn money on your money. I can't say it simply more than that. It's an absolutely simple way to earn yield on your assets. Absolutely love this platform. All right, guys, listen, I am going to wrap up this video like I do all of my videos and remind you of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather us remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same platform that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.